How's it going, everyone? My name is Snow. Welcome back to my channel, or if you're new here, I hope you stick around. Today we're going to be doing something a little different. As you probably saw by the title and thumbnail, we're going to be transforming Kurtis Connor's base. I love Kurtis's videos. I've been watching his channel for years. He's a commentary YouTuber, a great comedian, and a Minecraft novice. Honestly, the fact that he's still alive in his hardcore series is just a sight to behold. I definitely recommend checking it out because he's hilarious and it's something else, especially his base. His chat has tossed around the word Uggo, so I thought it would be fun to see if we can un-Uggoify his base. To be honest, it is lacking in the aesthetics, but it does have some unique, albeit random features that I thought would be fun to transform. So this will still have all the features that make Kurtis's base, just more visually appealing and less burning your retinas, you know? Okay, let's talk more build. Now I don't know what seed he's playing in. I looked to see if he shared it at any point, but couldn't find it. If he has, well, too late now, don't yell at me. He built his base in a ditch though, so it would have been hard to record this in that seed anyway. My camera would have just been chilling in a wall, so this works out. I bebopped around my world until I found a nice spot where a desert and bamboo jungle meet, because we want to at least transform in the same biomes he built in. He went with the classic cobblestone box built into a hill aesthetic, so we'll be doing the same, texturing some of that lovely cobblestone with mossy cobble and regular stone. Instead of a plain oak door simply existing on its lonesome, we're going to pull in jungle wood from this biome and add some depth and detail around the door. He was very excited about the bell above his door, so we'll make sure to include it here, along with torches on either side of the doorway. He has a stairway, or should I say full blocks arranged in a stair-like manner in front of his base, so we're going to add a little staircase that leads up to the roof. Then pop in the window. In order to place the front sign on the window box I decided needed to exist here, we have to remove one of the stairs. So I'm going to knock out a few of the stairs to give it a ruined, rustic look, and make my removing this stair look more intentional, and less janky. He also has the world's smallest crop farm, so we will also make a mini crop farm, then head up and start working on the roof. Now the roof of his base is where Kurtis built Corey's prison, home.
What is that?
And as inviting and warm as this cobblestone box on top of his own cobblestone box may be, I'm thinking we build a rooftop garden / panda sanctuary. I'm outlining the roof of the house while also creating a little barricade, so Corey can't just climb out because this is his jail after all. Humble abode. I have a little area off to the side where I can enter the sanctuary. I placed some junk piles to fill the space and also give that jungle explorer vibe. Kurtis placed a little section of glass separating Corey's home and his, so he could see up to Corey and Corey could see down to him. I want to include a water feature for Corey, so I'm going to make that pond a glass bottom pond. Kurtis also brought an axolotl back to his base at one point. I don't know what happened to it. Maybe it's just in a bucket in a chest somewhere, but this pond can also house his axolotl. I wanted to make a waterfall, but if I had made a traditional rocky waterfall, then Corey would be able to climb up the rocks and skedaddle, so I decided to have the waterfall coming out of the tree, because logic. Now we'll just add some final details. Theoretically, he could climb out on that leaf pile, but he would have to do a little mini parkour hop, and I don't think pandas can do that, so I'm gonna say it's fine. And with that, the panda and axolotl sanctuary is done. The exterior of the house is looking transformed, so let's head inside. Now for reference, Kurtis built an amethyst storage room to the left, with a mine entrance to the right, his bedroom directly next to the mine entrance, and a tunnel leading to an enchanting area straight ahead. We're going to start by creating a similar layout, just getting an idea of the space we have to transform. Then we'll focus on the amethyst storage room. Instead of a traditional cube room, I decided to make it more like a geode shape. He has his crafting table and furnace next to his storage area, but I decided to put a crafting and smelting area at the back of this little storage geode. Coming over to the mine entrance, his is basically a door that opens to a tunnel that leads to his mine. I livened up the immediate entrance with jungle and spruce details, then headed inside the mine entrance. Rather than a tunnel, I decided to make a little room with some storage and a stairwell leading down to his mine. He put a window separating his mine entrance and his bedroom because why wouldn't he? So I'll add a window here too. In his game, he has a lush cave near him, or I guess if I'm referencing Kurtis, I should say Kush Cave. But directly outside of this base, there's an azalea tree, so there is also a Kush Cave below this base. I wanted to pull some of the lush cave elements in and blend them with some of the jungle elements to create a very tropical jungle explorer base. We're going to be severely overusing glowberries, and I'm here for it. To be fair, he did add a single strand of glowberries to his base, so I'm running with that. Now we'll head next door to his bedroom. This has the most hodgepodge of features to incorporate. He has an oak door leading to his room, but I decided to make it an open doorway just because I felt like it flowed better. In his room, he has a very random line of glass in the corner of his ceiling, kind of acting like a skylight, so we'll add that here. It happens to show part of the panda sanctuary, so it all works out. Now Kurtis put cooked mutton in an item frame above his bed. As artistic as that is, I'm going to put the painting with fire above the bed instead. It gives cooking vibes, and a single item frame wouldn't be centered above the double bed anyway. I could have not gone with the double bed, but I just wanted an excuse to not have to put cooked mutton on the wall, you know? He also has a little reading nook in the corner, so I just took it a step further, recessing it in and adding a few details. The last element I need to incorporate is the single chain he has extended above his bed. I also don't want to put that here either, so I went with a multitude of hanging lanterns. Note how they're hanging from chains? Good enough for me. Before we head out to work on the enchanting area, let's finish up the interior of the main area. Lots of texturing, lots of glowberries. You've probably noticed that the ceiling is dripping since we have a pond directly over our heads. I thought about modifying that, but we are in a jungle and going with a lush cave vibe, and water dripping actually matches both of those, so I'm gonna pretend I did that on purpose. Look at me, so creative. With that done, we can focus on the enchanting area. Kurtis just made a little tunnel and broke out into the great wide world, but in the seed we're currently building in, we're gonna need to create a staircase up if we want to reach the surface again. Like with the little stairwell we made in our mine entrance, this stairwell will also have little carved out sections on the sides to look like mini caves. Once we make it back to the surface, we can start on our enchanting area. Kurtis decided to encase his enchanting area in a glass box, and when I saw that, I immediately thought greenhouse. So we're going to create a greenhouse dome to house his enchanting area, incorporating the jungle and spruce wood we've been using, all of the elements you'll need for an enchanting area, some shelving and planks, and of course, lots of glowberries. With all of the finishing touches in place, I think it's time we take a little walk. I hope you enjoyed this little transformation of Curtis Connor's hardcore Minecraft base. It was honestly a lot of fun to incorporate all of the features he has throughout his base, and it brought me outside of my building comfort zone. If you did enjoy this video, don't forget to give it a like and subscribe so I know and YouTube knows that you enjoy this type of video. Also go check out Curtis's content if you haven't already. I linked his main commentary channel and his gaming channel in the description down below. I appreciate all of your support, and I'll see you next time.